Hi, I'm Bruce Christie. I'm farm manager at Berghole Farms at Brechin. We have about 1,400 acres of combinable crops, growing oilseed rape, winter barley, winter wheat, spring barley. We also have livestock, 100 Aberdeen Angus cows, and we winter some sheep. So we're also using the drill to establish grass, so turnips for fodder and various green covers and such like. So we chose the Amazon drill basically because we know from previous experience that they're very robust and well made. We've had 2 Amazon drills before this. They were power harrow drills, and we've chosen to go for the trail drill this time because in our soil it's fairly light, so we weren't needing the aggressiveness of the power harrow. So that saved a bit of money in terms of cost, not having to replace power harrow tines a lot. Also, this drill has given us a lot of versatility. Having the 2 hoppers and the green drill allows us to do various combinations. So we tend to put fertilizer on when we're drilling cereal all the time, whether it be DAP or TSP. When drilling oilseed rape with it, we're able to blank off half the cooters and allow the other half to be sowing companion crops, should we wish, and fertilizer. So the combination of having the 3 different hoppers allows you to do lots of different things there. So looking at the main features of the drill, there were many options that you could get in terms of tillage and seed placement, and we've probably gone for them all because we thought that in the future we may have to change our systems. So we've gone for the paddles at the front, doing a little bit of leveling effect ahead of the discs, which give us a good aggressive tilt. These can be adjusted for depth depending on how much you need them to do and what the soil type is. So looking at the Fertec discs, which allow placement of fertilizer, we don't use them very often, but we took it as an option because I could see a time where we might want to direct drill or do some fertilizer placement. Now, we do make use of them when we're sowing turnips. Now, you wouldn't expect a big drill like this to be sowing turnips, but we thought we grow turnips in the flat to feed to sheep. We sow oilseed rape with this drill, so why not do the turnips? So we're sowing turnips, and they come out just as if they were done with a precision drill. And to get enough fertilizer on for the turnip job, we need to use 2 hoppers. So what we're doing is we're sowing the turnip seed with the green drill at the back. We're putting fertilizer from one of the hoppers through what would be the grain cooters, so that's putting seed beside fertilizer beside the seed, and we're also using these to put on the other half of the fertilizer, but we're keeping them in the up position so they're gently broadcasting fertilizer on the top so that everything is not right beside the seed. And that's not something out of the book, it's just something we discovered. So you know, it is versatile, allows you to do things that you might, it's just thinking out of the box really. So the cooters we've gone for are the Rotec cooter as opposed to the Twin-Tech. Now, I've had these Rotec cooters on the previous Amazon drills, and I quite like the way they work, and I quite like this following harrow, the Exacta harrow, which gives a nice level covering of the seed. The way we've got this configured, the green drill is also tied in to every second cooter at the back with a Y piece, so it allows us to go completely from drilling all cooters to using the green drill in the middle. So we've done this for if we're sowing oilseed rape. We've used the green drill for sowing a companion crop between the 2 cooters. We've used the main hopper to sow the rape on the other cooters. So it's very versatile as far as that goes. But then if we wish, we can then use the green drill as a broadcast. So we've got, again, extra pipes coming on to these buffer plates, and the green drill will sow in a broadcast manner with the air there. So we tend to use that for sowing grass seed. We have an EEC scheme here in Scotland, environmental scheme, that pays us to put a proportion of fields into green cover over the winter. So we harvest the crop, we leave it over the winter, and we put in green cover either in the autumn or the spring. So this is very versatile for that, because you don't need to do any ploughing or anything. You just go in with this drill, and it makes enough of a tilt with the discs that and easily pulled. You're not going into very frothy seed beds or anything to create the green cover. So generally very versatile.